I knew I was going out on my own. I knew I was opening and I was looking for a unique name. One day I was actually walking down the hall at church and there were two ladies sitting there. When one of them asked the other why she cut her hair so short, and she said I had to get rid of all this fried color. I stopped and I said, "Can I use that?" And I'm like, "Fried color, I want that as my name." She knew what I was going through. She was a friend of mine. She was like, "Absolutely, I get lifetime discount." Done. So thanks, Melissa. So I'm Gary Householder. I own Fried Color. We do vehicle wraps of all kinds, specialize in custom cars mostly, but do a lot of businesses, a lot of commercial wraps as well. I started Fried Color, worked out of my house in 2005, and then I actually merged with somebody else, and in the partnership we had a sign shop, and when I left that partnership, you know, my passion is cars, love cars. As a kid, you know, my dad had a Chevelle, and, you know, very young, sitting in the passenger seat, you know, he would always ask, "How's your neck?" And then he would slam the throttle, give you one of those. You knew it was coming. Rode motorcycles for a long time, and, you know, just that adrenaline and speed, I just love it. Slowly evolved from motorcycles to cars, actually traded a Harley for this Volkswagen. It didn't look like this when I got it, just was for the most part a stock Volkswagen. I think I had it less than 24 hours when I started pulling it apart. I had a vision for what I wanted to make at that time. So when I bought it, I knew that I was making a Volksrad, and this is really only full wrapped it twice. I've had it about 4 years, I think. So we're in Fort Walton Beach, Florida. Service pretty much all the panhandle from Panama City to Pensacola. I would say I average one a week for sure. You know, that's, call it 50 a year so do the math. As materials evolved and got better and less expensive, you know, more companies were able to afford it. Now, for the most part, everyday guy can afford to have his, you know, his car wrapped. That's really one of the number one questions. Is it cheaper to paint a car or wrap it? And the answer is yes. Can you get a cheap paint job? For sure. Can you get a cheap wrap? Yeah. And you really get what you pay for. If you custom painted this car, all the layers, flames, lace, metallic flake in the clear, you know, you're $10,000 probably. You know, where you can wrap it for, you know, third or 40% of that cost. I like to use Avery Dennison, 3M, KPMF, APA. Those are kind of my go-tos. Avery's probably my number one though. Just recently got certified as an installer for them. I don't remember what they say, top few percent of installers are certified, so it's a feather for sure. You care for it just like you would your painted vehicle for the most part. You can wax it. We stay away from carnauba wax. It has a tendency to pull the moisture out of the vinyl, which actually ages it. We try to ceramic coat most of our vehicles if we can, if the customer wants to pay for that. We can do whatever the owner is willing to do.
The satin makes a big difference on whether it looks like a factory color. You know, you can't get satin paint job on new cars, so the satin will make it really stand out from the crowd if red Cybertruck didn't already do that.
It's a big boxy truck. Once you get into it, very roomy, very nice inside, full-size bed in there, so you can use it as a truck and haul it around. But everybody wants to walk up and touch it, you know, and look at it. So it was cool. Fairly simple wrap. Didn't really know what I was getting into, you know, until you touch and feel one and actually do one. It's hard to say, but yeah, all flat panels, straightforward. Had a few tricky pieces. Had to learn how to disassemble some things, but Tesla made it pretty easy and intentional. I've been doing this a long time. If you're searching for an installer, go look at their work. See what they do. Know that price is going to reflect in that. You know, do you want somebody putting a knife anywhere near your car that has only been using a knife for a year or 5 years? I've been sticking vinyl for 30. So I think that has a lot to do with it. You know what you're gonna get when you come here. Know what to expect, know what to get. I'm here for the cars. I'm here for the community. I go to the events, I sponsor the car shows. You know, when you come here, we become, you know, we become friends, we become family, and you know, Fast and Furious, you know, we're family. So you can find me online, Fried Color, across the board, social media, website, friedcolor.com. Stop in, 207 Kelly Avenue, Fort Walton Beach, and phone number 850-499-6365.